Okay, we're not having 2 snuggle puppies and a beaver over here. There's a limit to how much stuff.
Snuggle puppy, yay!
Snuggle puppy, yay!
Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany. Can we just do one snuggle puppy?
This is Bucky. He's got his snuggle puppies. He's
Lots
got
of snuggle puppies.
His beaver.
Okay.
He's all about. You just, he wanted.
No. Keep the white one over here because that's one that he just brought here.
Okay.
But take that one.
That one's drooled on.
They're all drooled on.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're playing some Final Fantasy 16.
Yes.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's frickin' do this.
Let's do it.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two.
Yeah.
She's always been partial to a tall tale.
No, it's true.
These were facts.
And then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up the Hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. Yeah, the power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva, not only it changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spell, but also allows to access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distance. Ability details are found in the abilities menu. Okay. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge or attacks or close an enemy. Okay.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Ooh. We got one more after this. One more to claim Odin's power. Come on, I've got a lot of renown probably now.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You're an inspiration to all. Name us patron. Okay. Ooh, some ability points. Nice. Take that.
You earned this.
The Bearer's Plight. Few are those who strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us. A friend in Northreach.
Here you are.
Thanks.
All done?
Yep, all done. Check out my brother.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother.
You lost a fight.
It was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps...
But you two didn't combine.
Perhaps the prince feels the same.
Is he suggesting a 3-way with Dion? So we get Bahamut, Ifrit, and Phoenix? Nameless
Sounds like
Slum.
it'd be pretty unstoppable.
You're lucky another healer found you.
What is this place?
Don't move.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
There's a piano on this.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Just looking at those lanterns, like all those lives that were probably killed by him.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it,
Too hard on yourself.
I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Good kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed,
Yeah, that's why all your bandages are still on.
thanks to you and your poultices.
I shall spread the word.
Promise to come back and visit.
Aw.
Sweet kid. Does she live all alone?
Lonely little medicine girl.
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Gonna fight by our side? We'll take your help. Need it against Odin.
For sure.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few,
Huh.
but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Tyre.
Set on leaving already, are you?
Don't mess with Taya.
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
All right. I didn't need to delegate any of that. Well done, team. So,
Your brother's
Gaia.
body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
That's why I'm going to end it. History lesson?
I'll still say it were a compliment.
Vivian.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've
Sorry, I
come
was
to
fighting at
take
the bottom of the
our
ocean.
young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long?
Good point.
Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
And tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Okay.
Have you started now? Is this interrupting you?
Barnabas
Yeah, you started.
The one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed.
I don't understand him.
Nope.
Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time.
Damn.
Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear.
He wants to make everyone Akashic.
Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain.
What's that?
Waloed has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying
He's
that
Sarma.
you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash.
Great.
Much of the continent
Where
has
can we
already
land?
been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, mate?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Exactly.
Well said.
I love Mid.
I know.
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few more
Lost her dad, but we still have Mid.
knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits.
Yeah.
Mid, I need
Lots
to run
more
the
private
ale hall
visits.
now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So, okay, Vivian, Kaya, Jill, the Dame. Oh, Clive's got a lot of options.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
I think
the lot
everyone
of
he
them.
meets is an option.
So wonder they can still walk.
All right, Joshua.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject.
Okay.
And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me.
Until now.
Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I
Nope.
would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Walud.
You were coming anyways,
It would
so.
appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua,
Bit dramatic, but
if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Joshua's such a good guy.
mm-hmm.
Means that I can ride the Enterprise
You value this book? I will guard it with my life. I will die for this book.
Yeah.
What is this from Gav?
Come on, give me a hug.
My apologies.
I just had to make sure the book was safe.
By now, you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima.
Mm-hmm.
A large party would only attract unwanted attention,
So I can bring a few?
as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain.
Not all you can come.
Only Joshua and I will be going.
Makes sense.
Scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though, just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Are think conspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Copy that.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... Very well.
And where will Torgal
If
be
there
in
are
all
no
this?
questions,
Torgal, I mean, just a given Torgal's
see
with
you all
Clive.
at the docks.
I mean, he's got a connection to Jill, so I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
No. Otto really loves us. Add another to the list. Check on this little sack list here. From Ty, I believe.
Please, your grace, stay. My lord Marquis.
Phoenix shield herself.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen.
Yeah.
Though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by. And our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable.
To help Joshua will do it.
I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help?
That's a question. That's not a demand.
Joshua's sake.
Joshua, anything.
Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare
Your
herb
heart.
by the name of
I was waiting for it.
It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
The Kashik.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The Stone and Water itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then
I'll
I shall
get it.
go in your stead.
Mm-hmm.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
And Clive fucking
If you're
Rossfield.
sure, my lord.
Nothing can hurt.
Stonewort is easily identified
Except for
by
Odin.
its blood-red
He hurts me.
blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Is something wrong? Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you
A man
know
can't.
that I'll
You
keep
can't.
things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay. Man, I feel like there's more stuff to do.
me we didn't get Joshua his.
Yeah, let me see. Where's Joshua's thing? Is that right? The way to command. Phoenix heal thyself, cock and ball. I bet. Head to the treasure chests and all the green stuff. Let's do some side missions. We're side missioning it up. You also got the 2 new ones. If you want me to change it, I can change it to stuff you like.
No, I want to try the new ones too.
Okay. I think R3 for their new Chocobo for Ambrosia. Hit and run.
Look, I'm a Chocobo with important missions, okay? Wait, I passed one. There's one over here. Making a detour.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Okay.
Something. I mean, it's not the Phoenix one.
No, we've had a lot of time with the Phoenix one to like make it awesome.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Not yet. All right, we'll get to it. We got stuff to do.
Run like the wind.
Sparkles. I love the kick and run. Out of my fucking way. On Ambrosia, bitches!
Very important Chocobo.
Yeah.
Come on, you little bee. Can't go into the waters. They don't make it easy for me to come over here and help you out.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
Usually it's like it's searching around here for blood red petals. Ooh, okay. Quest destination advice. I know. Nope. Okay.
My luck. Well, we won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Okay. That's something.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Thunderbolt, something to use when he's staggered. There you go. Nice.
I'm doing this like right in his junk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, I'm sorry, but if that doesn't kill you, I don't know what will.
Ooh, that was Joshua. Sweet. Yeah, Joshua, this is for you. You can gather the petals too if you wanted to.
Here it is. Better
Look at the
collect as
flowers,
much as I
Joshua.
can before reinforcements arrive. Right. That should do it.
Yeah.
Let's get
Sparkles.
these back to Yote.
Sparkles, we got one more mission here.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know.
It's almost
You
like we're
think
brothers.
only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
Get that from our father.
More than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I mean, I feel like we'd be saying that to a lot of people right now.
Yeah. I don't know, for the importance of this mission, I thought it'd be like more. Like the side quests we've done, like this one's kind of just as far as like learning it. Like Yote's cool. But...
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals.
So you want me to
And
build a
that's
home for
what
them?
I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of
Barracks,
course.
apparently.
It's no burden. Martha, we love you.
It's no burden.
Because Martha's great.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
In your heart.
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Okay.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be
It was the
left
first village we
in
had that,
ruins.
like, you know, everyone loved us and
You're right.
Yeah.
The
they were
blight
loyal
might
to
be
our
pressing
family.
in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem.
It's overrun.
Cutthroats
Oh.
have made it their den.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Not a
It's
problem
like
at
they've
all.
been moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
Yep.
Yeah.
I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back.
Speak with him.
And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
Back to Eastpool then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
What's up, Wade?
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I.
Gonna fight with us, Wade?
Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So,
say that 3 times
what
fast.
can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Okay, so Phoenix Flame will just take care of all.
Thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
It's fine, dude.
Really not a risk.
Bigger risk.
Exactly.
I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men.
Yes, I'm sure I'm making you take more of the risk.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right.
So Wade,
Eastpool, then.
have you asked Martha out yet?
Exactly.
And may victory await our coming.
Yeah, but I didn't get to answer that. You and Martha? Yeah?
I can walk from here.
Yeah, gotta keep you safe, Ambrosia. Hello, bandits? Come out, wherever you are.
Hey, bandits.
Hi.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
Your worst nightmare.
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
Over here!
Don't try to kill your brother.
Yeah,
That's
that
not
guy.
cool.
Kill the healer.
That's the end of that, then.
Really? Okay.
Not really.
There we go.
Not.
Ugh.
What is this?
Oh, no. It's called 2 scoops?
It goes to.
Nice.
Alright, so ice does more to it than...
Yeah, ice just, that ice ability just like zaps people of their will. Nice. All right. How you like the new powers?
I haven't totally gotten a grasp on them, but I don't dislike them.
I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were
We
keeping
were
an eye
betting.
out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that...
There's a lighting change there.
was.
It's all weird.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the
There it
Guardians
is
will be
again.
up to the
Little flare.
challenge should another
Sun
appear.
flare.
Yeah.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Good job, beautiful. Take care of the bandits.
Thanks, but
Home. And without masters.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
Damn right.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course.
He's really not doing as much as my squire right now.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Nice to see Eastpool alive and kicking again, eh?
Let's go and tell
All right.
Martha the good news.
Yeah, now if you hold start, it goes to it. Got silent travel time.
I like it.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done.
Thanks.
And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own.
Yeah, you don't want to know. It's pretty
Matter
disgusting.
is, you did it.
Cute name though, Two
And
Scoops.
now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir
New
Wade said it
Eastpool.
best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
No, I did.
Too.
Alright. My mission's accomplished. Now he gets to a mission.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting.
Okay.
Thought it was about time they started growing their own food.
I was like, wait a minute, I thought we just
I'll
did this.
keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As of those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashik around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Okay.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing.
We need that in our backyard.
When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I bet you will.
I'm sure you will.
Get them Gazal green seeds up to Sir Wade in Eastpool, would you? And while you're there, ask him what the situation is with the Akashic over that way. He might actually tell you the truth.
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
Sir Wade.
What brings you to Eastpool?
Gift from Martha.
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gazal green seeds.
You've got an
Martha's
eye
keen
for
to cut
seeds.
The apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time
You offer protection, though.
started to provide for ourselves.
Yeah.
Bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in.
Take care of the Horde, but...
So wait, all of them.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Okay.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
Akashic, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved?
They have to make their own decisions.
They not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Yep.
It's their home. You're going to want to fight for it.
Exactly.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
Of course I'm right. I'm Clive. Or you could just tell them all to hang back and just let Clive go in there and Phoenix blast them.
Yeah.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
This isn't in order. It's just... do it your own free will.
To the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
No.
Someone's a little jaded. I can't blame you.
We trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
It is if it's your own.
Mm-hmm.
But it is worth fighting for.
Yeah, Martha.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home.
Yeah, Martha. She's so awesome.
Don't fight to protect what's yours. You'll lose it.
Yep.
You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves?
She's got her frying pan.
Like free men and women!
Come on, that was a good speech. Man, they were so just beaten down.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Come on, Bert. Are you with us? I don't know if you guys are going to do well because you're already exhausted, like just from that.
I know.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. Like you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
And you'll ask her to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first.
Okay.
By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing.
Bottleneck them.
With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan. But one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat.
Good thing we have just that
Say
man.
you have both in abundance, await. But you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Exactly.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Just all the fun.
They're here.
Yeah.
You can have the glory.
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Ready for this?
Hell yeah.
before the storm.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
And here it comes.
We can't let these pull fall.
All right, that's round 1.
This one. Get him.
Oh, dear.
Oh. I think you got the wolf, though. Just didn't look as fun.
I got something, but
Yeah.
it went too quickly. Wasn't super satisfying. Way too.
Nice. Hey. Kick their butt, though.
Yay!
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rushfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Uh-oh.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Nice spot in the chest.
Thanks, bud. Thanks, Bucky. Thank you for kisses. My favorite.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Hey, stop.
Thanks, Buckaroo. Thank you for kisses. Your kisses are very supportive.
So come at goblins.
Thanks, Bucky.
You said they were supportive.
I did.
He wants to support. Oh.
Hi, puppy.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Or I guess more like kitty.
With me, Joshua. Fire and flame. Kill.
Okay, you're a lightning puppy.
I like fire, lightning puppy.
Good for Bucky.
Oh, a bunch of gut punches.
Yeah. Thanks.
Enough.
Enough.
Got him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
Oh, it's dead. Very
Thank
much
the
so.
Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde.
Good job.
I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
Oh, why would you jinx it?
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
You keep
We saved
saying
Eastpool.
you were just tempting fate.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you.
Well, you've been betrayed
There's
a lot.
no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall.
We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
You kick them in the nuts.
To answer to. Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all,
Because Sir Wade's a
this
good
is
guy.
my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my
Eastpoolian.
weight.
I think you'll
It's a
find
fancy
it's
name.
East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
Eastpoolian.
But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my
Now,
weight
will you two
too.
get together already?
Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Always.
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, ain't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Don't worry, she means like actual
Oh,
payment.
Rossfield.
She doesn't mean like, you know.
Do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes.
Oh,
Yeah.
How could I forget?
Huh. Damn. Forgot that he was on that with
One
us.
sight I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, You have always been a true shield.
Damn right.
I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
There was almost a smile.
Yeah. That was nice. Hey, Martha.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
Ah,
I just
shucks.
did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it.
Mm-hmm.
Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your Hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about.
Game recognizes game.
And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
Yeah.
Told me I was
Sounds like
giving
Sid.
them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yay, backstory. I love that he gets in there and tells her she's doing it all wrong.
Leveled up. Sweet. Martha's Resting Board. Oh, a song. Splitting Clef's Chamber is the emblem of Martha's Rest. Okay. Cool.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan Beards. Size of a goblin's eye.
Not this Goblin. He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Oh shit.
And then the person was like, oh, I have to aim this time?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, in the taint. Oh my god. He's just like using his junk as a speed bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice of you to ice him after punching the shit out of him. Yeah, that's when I don't have a grasp on.
Yeah, I'm in love with it.
Everything else was like pretty straightforward, and I was like, okay, I got this.
These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've got.
Okay, so the Mega Flare, I think what you do is
familiar about this.
you hold
It reminds me of
circle, and the longer you hold it for, the like more damage it does. So.
Okay.
But like, yeah. But if you get hit, then it cancels it out.
Okay.
You dude, just chill.
Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Okay. You aren't really anything.
Come on. All right.
It's polite to like jump over them.
Right.
Sparkles.
That was nice. What? Oh shit. Okay. Oh crap. Oh, I don't want this one.
What the hell is this thing doing out of the ruins? Too slow.
Alright, that looks better. It's not as satisfying, but if it did damage to him, then that's worth it.
Yeah, so that, okay, that's what that does, the Mega Flare. You hold it and then all of a sudden just unleashes holy hell on him.
If I Josh was just standing back and Gab were like, we'll let you do this.
Oh, fuck me.
Those are some serious swords he's got going on.
Shit. Okay, you hold it and then once it's ready, it like lights up.
Okay, that's more cool. Good job, bud.
Got him. Using crafting. Okay.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Huh. Yeah. What's up, dude?
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Your stuff.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the core physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Okay, thank you.
All right, dude.
Mm-hmm. I mean, your mission was a plus mission. So, she gives them a nice, another necklace that like slightly increases Torgo's power.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Okay, so our potions are now more powerful. I imagine that's what it is. Extract. Adding but a drop of this concentrated extract to any curative or performing enhancing potion will increase potency, or so insists Nigel. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
You've obtained a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more hit points, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last longer. You don't really use tonics.
Lionheart tonics. Fancy.
Now we're moving.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Sorry, but do you want me to do this mission?
Yeah, I want to kill a giant antelope.
Okay.
Oh, there's also sparkles up and to the left.
Okay. Let me try this some more.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
He wasn't hurting anyone, he was just minding his own business.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Enough.
Sorry I had to be this way.
Who says the aggressive, like...
Enough.
Like,
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
I don't think it's from Gav. It's gotta be from us.
No.
It's not Joshua.
So, like, are we channeling someone's voice when we do that?
Ifrit.
Be enough, I wonder.
See, this was for Torgal.
He's like, yeah, I'm really hungry. Aww.
Yeah, it's his new treat.
I say that answers my question.
See, so we had to kill the animals, but for Torgal.
Thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Yes.
Definitely a big puppy.
We call all dogs puppies.
Because all dogs
Do
are
know you can
puppies.
take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Fetch.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
Got him the treats he wants.
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, you don't need to shout.
It's a big dog now.
Now I know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
The big puppy.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Just so she can feed him.
Mm-hmm.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that.
Yep, she likes that bond.
In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Not really, but okay.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
Mm-hmm.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty.
So he's kind of like Clive, he's got a little bit of everything.
Grown
Yeah.
As the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Wow, another Toriel moment. Cinematic moment.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Yeah.
I'd say he's more than that. He's family.
Yep. So that increases Torgal's attack potency.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
I think you gotta kill those things. Okay, sorry, I didn't give you your stuff.
This one.
Anybody left alive? No? Going once, going twice? Okay.
Alright, now we can gather.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Makes me think of Furion.
Should be enough to
Kevin's
keep me
blue
for
flowers.
stock for a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Sparkles!
Alright. Let me get you the This is just that thing, so.
The culinary mission?
Yeah, whatever. We'll... Okay. Got a lot of people to talk to.
I hope you didn't
Your
have
messages,
too
but
much trouble finding the ammonia.
There you go.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The Hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. But I'm sorry.
They're doctors.
I'm still terrified.
Physicians.
I figured that. I've never heard that word before.
Flesh. It's a death sentence.
Yeah.
Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil
Just
in
help
the
more
shadows,
people than...
risking life and limb.
Sometimes doctors kill
Knowing
people.
their efforts
Surgeons
will
do.
win them neither glory nor acclaim.
They do.
Yet we have no shortage of volunteers.
It's just something that's as comforting as you think it is.
The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other curse breakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do if I was to take Sid's name.
It was his choice.
Yep.
He always led from the front and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself.
Which makes him a great leader.
Even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
100%.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
Easy for you to say.
Well, you just tell him what he needs. Oh,
I knew
damn.
pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear,
doesn't happen often.
that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
First do no harm.
Mm-hmm.
She can't keep
Yeah,
this
more
up
stuff?
much long. Glory to Griga. There you are. and not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Talia's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it.
It's very important to him, who's she?
She hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the Hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll speak to her.
Thank you.
Smart man.
I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Talia, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone.
Teacher?
It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia.
Yeah, medicine.
It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
That is something.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer.
Yep.
You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
He doesn't want to kill anybody.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in
of course, it's spiders.
Near Lorbert's Pass.
Venom
one of their eyes.
weeping?
Mm-hmm. You gotta bring them with their eyes?
Best you can, but avoid contact with the tears.
Oh, man.
I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Okay. You have like a helicopter? I can bring this stuff
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Yeah, I got your wax.
Find is one way of putting it.
Got your wax right here, buddy.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Happy to help.
Mm-hmm. All right, so a lot of side missions on this one, and like some of them, like it was good as far as like the ones that like helped us like gameplay wise. The potency one was good for the potions, the root of the problem. Although we don't lose potions like too often because you can heal yourself with the Clive's like special a lot. But like there were some other missions in here that I thought were like should have been in like the main story or whatever.
Yeah, I mean. The Sid and Martha backstory comes to mind for me is like, I would have been so disappointed had we not experienced that. Like, had we not chosen to do essentially a night of side missions and get that, that would have been a bummer.
Yeah, the whole Martha rest thing with like, especially with Eastpool, because you had, like, the Eastpool thing was already part of the story. Like, it'd be one thing if the Eastpool was like a side mission.
Yeah.
That had happened to Eastpool, and like so like then it like ties in like that. But the side mission, the Eastpool was already a part of the main story, and so that's something that we were not attached to, but like we had skin in the game.
Yeah.
For that, and so like rebuilding Eastpool, it's like okay, that's something I remember. And like it actually meant something doing that mission. And with Sir Wade, like I'd completely forgotten that Sir Wade was with us on our first mission. So him bringing that up again, I'm like getting to it at this point when you've already played like so much of the game. It did mean a lot. She's like, oh man, it does feel like a long time ago.
A long time.
So like we're getting to feel like how they feel right there. So I thought that was just a great moment. And kind of like you said, like I would have been disappointing like if we had after like maybe beating the game, come back to it and like played it. Like, you know, it's like, oh, we'll do some side missions now we beat the game. It's like, oh no, this would like really add it and enhance the story. More so than some of the missions that I thought were like even in the main part of it all. Nothing like, you know, comes to mind specifically or whatever. I mean, like building Mid's like ship. I know we had like, I don't know, to gather all that stuff or whatever. I mean, like, you know, like they were talking about the different like designs and whatnot. I'm just like, this is a lot. This seems more like a side mission than a main mission.
Yeah.
I know we had to build the ship because like that was like a main part of the story, like how you get places. But yeah, I thought that was like a very important story. Like I think anything with Martha, if I was to tell someone like, you know, playing this game, it's like, oh, what side missions should I do? Instead of like, you know, I could go over and like name each one, like figure out which one was good, but it's like anything with Martha's Rest, like make sure you do that. Like Martha's Rest and Sir Wade, make sure you do those missions.
And they also need to get together, which you've said many times, because
yeah, that'd be nice.
I just feel like two peas in a pod, like perfect fit, you know.
I mean, for that mission, yeah, like, you know, let's play being Cupid.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, matchmaker. And the powers that we got, like learning a little bit more with Bahamut's like charge ability. I didn't know if we were going to be good with it because like you can't get hit while you're charging it up. But if you just kind of like hang back in the you know, right away and like charge it up and then let loose, it's pretty fun. It's pretty good, pretty cool ability. And also like the burst of light from Jill's Shiva's abilities. The one that like instantly zaps their will, like makes them stagger.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I also love the fact that we got some more kind of history of Torgal and like it did feel a bit out of place that Torgal would be essentially attached just to Jill and just to Shiva, given that, you know, he has been so close to Joshua and then Clive. But now all of this makes sense. And I was thinking like, God, why didn't we think of that? Like that he would have a little piece of everybody's powers because it fits perfectly. Like he's Clive's dog and Clive has that ability. So why shouldn't he? But yeah, it just had never occurred to me until this moment.
No. So yeah, it was nice getting like more info on Torgal, and I know like, you know, he didn't like having to fight the animals, so I took over that part.
I appreciate that.
But it was for a good cause. It was for Torgal, and like, he needed like, you know, better treats or whatever, better bones to chew on.
Yeah. I mean,
made it a little bit more palatable, I'm sure.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And this one was fun because they got to ride like Ambrosia some more. And like, you know, you did you were having fun with the kicking, just the random like spiders and crabs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And goblins.
Yeah, that was very satisfying.
That's fun. Like, which again is like a side mission. So if you never do that and you never get Ambrosia, I feel like it's a little bit probably more of a slog. I mean, yes, the fast travel, you could like the different towers or whatever, or obelisks or whatever, you can like travel between. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Probably makes it a little bit easier in certain parts, but it's just fun to ride them around in the world.
100%.
Yeah, just like makes it like a lot more immersive.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
And we got to fight a random wanted beast or whatever that just like that was not part of the plan, but it just came on there, and it's like, okay, got to take it down now.
And you did a great job with that one.
Thanks.
Because it came out and it was a bit intimidating with like it's sort of like self-intro to this major fight.
But like we're pretty powered up now. So like going through some of these side missions it feels good to be this powerful. Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do. You can go back to sleep.
Do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yeah, I was like 5 seconds ago, dude.
Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
You want me to import soil for you?
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out.
You're crazy, man.
Possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. You simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine and an ordinary Morble.
Probably a few
That's
vines,
correct.
just, you know,
A single vine.
to test.
As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Yeah, exactly. There it is. There's the rub.
But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria.
Where all the goblins are.
A notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive.
A moment, please.
There's something I've been meaning to ask.
Do you like my new haircut?
You took her icon, didn't you?
She gave it up willingly. She asked me to.
Yes, I did. She understood.
Jasper's not gonna actually take his. Oh shit! Guess not.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
Gotta have a team.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
Can't hurt.
I do.
Then so be it.
Just want to make sure you were committed.
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Hey, gotta do that hybrid thing
I
again.
think I found us a trail.
Phoenix and Ifrit.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Kingdom of Walud.
He's wanted to visit Ash.
We're Walud territory now.
Oh.
Don't expect a warm welcome.
I miss you.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav? Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Mm-hmm. Sparkles.
Yep. I was gonna say, I kind of get this far without sparkles, but then they showed sparkles. So I'm like, hey, dude.
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orbs and caching.
Let's hope the villagers make it out in time.
No! Ah, that was wasted.
That's right. You better die.
Exactly.
It's the wrong way, but...
I know, I'm just seeing if there's anything over here
Okay.
for sparkles and stuff. This isn't the way that it came from. Let's see. Sparkles, chests. No, negative. Okay. Anyone?
Yeah, there's a couple people still alive. That guy, you have to use magic on. Yes, yeah. Probably cast all those spells. Ba, 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 ba.
It's Canberra all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Sparkles.
Aye, aye.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation.
No
should
shit.
send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Blanket?
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
No, your first instinct was right.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me.
What about this? You don't have to do this all by yourself.
Stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate.
Yeah.
Perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
Nope.
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Yeah, you also promised his protector that you would watch over him, and now he's off on his own. He's something to take Gab with him.
Or Torgal. Something.
No, Torgal always stays with us.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Eastla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
The angry Gab.
Faster!
Best way to travel.
Ugh, this place reeks like a morble's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
It's a big dude.
Oh, okay. Now you did.
Good job, beautiful.
You didn't have to attack Ambrosia, but you did, and this is what you get.
Cool looking dragon, though.
Yeah. You okay, Ambrosia?
Good girl.
Can you break? You can walk.
Ambrosia fine.
No mistakes.
No, wait, I want. Where are you going?
My right's fine.
Ambrosia, you made me miss Sparkles. Very not cool.
Most of the sparkles we don't even use.
Oh, much breath. Look down, Torgal. I must be Eastla. do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Yeah, by a while. Kashik.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
You can fight.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Exactly. That's a lot.
This one.
Nice. Roasted. Like you letting me know what's coming. Like, I'm sweet there, but I eventually will find you.
Yeah.
Don't like the sound that made, but okay.
Yeah. I think that was like Kashik puppies.
Yep. Gotta kill the healer. Those guys.
Oh, hi.
There you go. Nice. There you go. Satisfying one. Junk on fire.
Toasty.
I don't want to die here, Clive. Then don't. Over here.
All right.
Oh shit. So close to being staggered. Death. Nice. Good ending.
Thanks, bud.
Finish the fight. Oh, big dude. Okay.
With a big axe.
Yep.
Okay.
The gauntlet has been thrown down. Come at me, bro.
Of course it bloody isn't. All yours, Tom. Nice try.
You don't have it yet. It's good timing. Just wasn't ready yet and wasn't charged.
Thought it might not be, but I still have to try.
Ouch. In the butt. All right. Death. Nice.
Wow, that was quite a shot.
Yeah, that's very cool. Level up, baby.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Oh, great shot.
Oh, wow.
Fuck indeed.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
I've come to kill.
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
Okay.
He wants us to be free.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
You had to fucking ask. Holy shit. Okay. That's a gate.
Well, we gotta fight some, so I'll let you fight some.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What did you do?
I put up a force field.
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Dude, how many legs does that horse have?
Yeah, 6. At first I was like, I think she just got the 4, but no.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Thanks. Please explain to the rest of us too. Oh, they're just gonna get evaporated. Yeah, disintegrated.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We freed Cam. It'll open for him.
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went.
Yeah.
How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
Listen to Gav.
Yeah.
You can't do this all by yourself.
All right.
There you go. Go find Your brother,
Maybe
Joshua.
there's something here we can use.
Sparkles.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Please, no.
How are you the only person still alive?
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
Good puppy.
My thanks, kind travelers.
I'm Gab the Gorgeous. Sid the Courageous.
Edda.
But his real name's Clive.
Forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
Shit went down.
Yeah.
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained.
Why were you immune?
By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, okay, is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left.
Why did you... oh, well, I mean, guess you couldn't travel in air conditioning.
On east to the tower. To Reverie. The elders. The healer. The blacksmith. My husband.
Oh.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
Exactly.
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean
Or her will to protect the baby has been so strong.
It won't matter what it is once
Oh,
Ultima's
but
magic
baby's a
takes
bear.
hold.
I guess that makes sense.
Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
Oh. Like when we played as Joshua.
The mural is complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit.
His vessel.
Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix?
Yep, exactly. You've merged. Are you afraid?
By the founder.
No. I've solved it, and now I'm dead.
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone.
Even though my brother said, I shouldn't say that.
Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood? Aye.
Don't like it.
Don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Yeah. Cool shot.
Mm-hmm.
This is it, boy.
Yes, I don't like this.
I don't blame you, Torgal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me go here. All right.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torval.
Just breathe, Clive. The Last King. Nice.
The tower. It's alive.
What time is it?
7:45.
Okay. Oh shit.
More echoes of the fallen. They seem to feed on ether, but there shouldn't be any here. Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
Platform battle. Where are the falling enemies?
Platform is going quite a ways. Cool.
Get him! Nice try. Over here!
Aw. Good job, Torgal. Lots of sparkles.
Lots of sparkles.
so close, but...
No, pain in the ass. Entire battle. Moving again? Okay, we're moving again.
Where's Torgal?
He's there. Thank you for playing. Oh, mother effer.
Well done, bud.
Make sure he was getting dead.
Yeah, that was thorough.
Come on, Odin. Let's do this shit.
Sparkles.
No, they're moving platform.
Up.
Let's do this. It's okay, Torgal. You'll be fine. You know, elevators can be scary sometimes.
If I were Barnabas, where would I be?
In the toilet because I'm a piece of shit.
So I could look down on the world.
Wait, did Kashyyyk have lightsabers? What the fuck?
They did have lightsabers. Oh, some people falling down. What is this? What is this?
What is this is right. Yikes. Is there another moving floor?
Yeah, but why isn't it moving?
Let's go to the center, maybe?
Good call, Bill. You gotta activate it. Floor, activate it.
Just like that, but.
You can do like a move. Like an arrow to move.
That one might need a little practice. Ooh, big guy. Very large guy.
Yep.
That's new. Though I expect it'll fall like all the rest.
Good job, Torgal.
Nice try.
I'm shooting light from my chest. It's over 50,000.
Well
Trophy
done,
earned.
but I just appreciate how like Torgal was backwards leaping at the end there, so it was like a slow mo of Torgal's butt just going off screen upside down.
What was that thing? Hopefully there aren't any more.
I don't know.
But if there are, you can take them.
Yeah.
You know what to do, boy.
Stand there and watch me be badass. That's what you should do, boy.
Yeah.
And get out of the flames.
Take a breather, Torgal.
You got everything else? I can't pet him. He's like, no, we're in action. There's no petting.
He's like, not now, Clive. I'm a badass right now.
Necessary action hero.
Necessary.
Activated. Oh. No, wait a minute. There's something I didn't get out there yet. No.
Gone forever.
It is. I should have gone up farther down the platform. It's okay. It's alright. Torgal, you're doing very good. Kisses?
Mm-hmm. Certainly handling an elevator better than Bucky.
Mm-hmm. Pretty small boy. He's like, you're going to want to have that equipped.
Okay.
The hell is this thing?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's not good.
Come on then.
Is that really what I want to be saying?
Whoa, it's fast.
I messed up my mega flare. Ow. Fuck me.
Ooh, good job, but that's doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I said press the attack, so I gotta press the attack. Motherfucker's build will not break. Okay, send this. Stupid orb.
Very cinematic.
Yeah. What in the F?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? How big is that thing?
Oh, I'm sorry, I just had a boss battle.
What's one more, eh, Toggle?
Right! Ow.
In the butt.
In the butt. Ouch.
You got it, but you got it. Oh, so close. Good job, Butt.
Thanks. Are we gonna have a third one? Next. Little boy's pumpkin.
Aw, good boy, Bucky. Show everyone your pumpkin.
Uh-oh.
Very cool. Uh-oh's right. Yeah, I see your pumpkin's very cool.
Just the dead body.
The giant dead body. Are you comfortable now, little buckaroo? Thank you. Thank you for the kisses.
Almost there.
Oh, big yawn, Bucky. So big yawn.
Sparkles.
Sparkles! Thanks, kid. It's okay. It's just Torgal. We like Torgal. Thanks, brother.
It's like Odin's scary.
Yes.
I got you, Mom.
Appreciate that.
He's here. I can feel him.
It's okay, Bucky.
I know it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Mask. Thank you for kisses.
Why?
'Cause I'm a dick,
The blade must
Clive.
ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Butcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing.
Thought you want this to be everybody.
From the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and
You were super fun at parties.
severance and strife. Every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will.
Ugh, again. Dude, you are not the first to be like, oh, free will is the problem.
Being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong.
Because if people have free will, they have the free decision to make bad choices.
It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on.
Yeah,
and carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man.
Man's supposed to shove this sword right up your ass.
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether and cast my soul upon its gentle waters.
Can you speak up? You're kind of far away.
I gave myself unto him.
There's no way he could hear you. You're talking in normal conversation voice.
I don't know, with all he's talking about.
Like, see how far the way is? There's no way.
Clive probably prefers it this way.
Okay, that's pretty cool. It's a cool trick. The blade needs to feed.
What madness is this? My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins
20 minutes later,
ends.
as he makes his way down the stairs.
You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that?
I never knew forsook was a word. I just always heard it as, I guess, forsaken.
Yeah.
Forsook.
What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Well said.
It's funny, Clive, because you're about to be dead.
Very well. Come then.
I mean, Odin looks so cool. He's not even Odin right now. He's just Barnabas.
It's not
This sword is awesome, though.
will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Ooh, good line. Ah, beautiful.
Okay.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth. Show me more.
Shit.
Okay.
Here's more.
Nice try. Too slow.
Look how it sounds like a bowling alley. You just bold a strike. Shit, this guy's fucking tough. There you go.
Messed with the might of a god, yet still you fight.
Careful that electricity.
Must I show you?
In the butt. Odin butt. Nice dodge. You also get a lot of counters. Yeah! He's so close to getting his well broken. Whee! He's got like less than a quarter left in his willpower. About 3/4 way full.
Oh, my lightning? Are you kidding me? Shit.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope.
Or maybe it's just not his choice. Maybe it's mine whether or not to serve.
Yeah. Careful, because you might.
I know, I might actually have to hit something.
Oh. 10 turn 80 free.
Desperate, are we?
Nice. Yes. Awesome.
Finally, we can begin.
Yes, we can. Boom! Knock you literally off your high horse.
He's such a dick.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it.
I don't have to do shit.
Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise. We'll see. Perhaps you still require prestige.
Shit.
Get him.
In the junk. Odin junk. Oh, nice. I don't know how you avoided that.
Yeah, I hear the bowling alley too.
Yeah, okay. Oh shit, get out of that. Oh.
It's just like, it takes over the whole platform. I don't know how I can avoid that completely.
Sorry, you don't want it yet. You might have it right when he's done with his will. Nice, 3/4 of the way down for his will. Oh, nice! Right at the end. Good job, Nicole.
Thank you.
Ooh. Cannot be. Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas.
Heroic music in the background. He's so much taller than you.
God believes.
Oh! Just a puppet. His armor, not actually him. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not good.
No! Oh, okay. He just got you out of the way. I thought Torgal was gonna make the sacrifice.
I think if they hurt Torgal, we riot, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit.
Close shave.
Need to be a freak. Right now.
Mm-hmm. He just slices the tower. Damn, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
This is not going well.
Mm-mm.
What are you waiting for?
Josh was coming in.
What you will.
You see your Schwartz is as big as mine. It takes me a long time to swing this because it's huge. Oh. Square. Pound it. Smash it. This is where you succeed. Okay. Yeah.
Take that and your stupid big sword.
Class special move called Just the Tip. Oh! Sorry, horsey!
It was a really cool horse.
Weapon of your weakness. My apologies.
Nice landing.
You are not the fool I took you for.
About time you recognize.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have your fancy sword.
What just happened? What the fuck kind of laugh is that?
I don't know.
Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos. Your stubborn defiance
Why is your voice all like high now?
stirred my long becalmed heart.
filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations.
Oh my gosh, you were so weird.
I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence, a dream forever out of reach.
Is this like what he jacks off to?
I think so.
That its sweet ruin courses through my veins. I shall not be quick to release.
Oh, he got a new sword.
Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it.
This is definitely how he gets off.
Circle. Yeah. You want to hit him with your big attacks for this one. Because it says press the attack. Nice, you got out of it. Good job, beautiful. So close. There you go.
Long have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals. No more.
Fuck.
Oh, my constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending. How do you know this day will come?
In the butt.
Have you? Why you us?
I butt, you gotta move a half.
Mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God.
Nice.
Bear your sentence.
It's alright, he's so close to being broken.
No more smoke.
Nice. Get him. That means about 3/4. He is 3/4. Nice. Good job. He's like at a quarter health now.
Then you will never know this power.
Oh, what the hell?
It soars as it did the day I won Ash. Since then, many have sought my crown.
I'm gonna shoot him.
But none could wrest it from
No, that's not doing anything. Damn. Just tiny little hits.
The rapture! I am yours, Mythos. Claim me as your bride.
Oh my god, you are so weird. Nope.
Yeah, this was Prentice.
It's a fucking weird laugh. He's close, beautiful. Junk punch. Oh, get. Yeah, let's say just tell me more about when he gets his will down because he's so close. There you go. Get all your health back. You just keep laying on him. He's right there like a temp. Just be patient. You got him. Oh, nice! He pops up and hey, surprise, bitch! So close. Yeah. Good job, beautiful.
Oh, dude, you lost your head.
Well, the day is at an end. And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Wait until you actually kill him.
Your will? No.
This was ordained from the beginning.
It was his.
Mm-hmm.
Clive Rossfield.
I'm gonna die. Oh!
Way to put some spark into that.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
My shiny armor. How are you gonna steal his icon ability from there, though?
I'm Clive Rosefield. That's the answer. That's the
Barnabas
answer.
slain.
Booyah.
Booyah. Oh. Bro, you do not look good.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You did so rather easily, though. I don't think your will is very strong to begin with.
You relinquished nothing.
Exactly, because you had nothing.
What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval. You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in.
It's what we make of it.
Yeah.
That world is worth saving, even if it means killing a god.
Yeah, Clyde.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But you've done everything you wanted to do. You're collecting all the iconic abilities.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable.
Oh, Torgal.
Did I not?
Straight kill.
No, you're making me take your iconic ability against my will.
We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's mother crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
No, this is the bad touch. Yes, dice. You don't look good. Look a little pale. Like.
Long lost salvation. I'm coming home.
Yeah, I hope you find peace, dude. Okay, I was told to check out like the lore master to find out what the hell is with him and his mother.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good to know. He's a fucking weird dude.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, how does it feel?
You bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their beam, to edge step by trembling step,
Ultima's into edging?
to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel.
Our?
Behold.
It's more than one of you?
How your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
The controls vibrated.
Oh. It's not yours yet.
No.
But it will be.
Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
heard Barnabas in there. No, Torgal has his head down. Something like WandaVision.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everything's being destroyed.
No! No! Oh.
Thank God.
Yeah. Uncle Byron must be saved. Guess we gotta go save him.
Why the hell is my city flooded with a captain? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Havel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife tails over the man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then one of the central keep held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together. The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Shit. Yeah. You ready to fight?
Yeah, I was like, am I gonna fight Lord Byron?
Havel, I need you to lend me some of your best men. Preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I have any more? I admit this might not be the most convenient time. My nephew's in trouble. And I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw?
Dude.
My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. Then you and he are of the same mind. I fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which they shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom. Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Yes!
Dion!
Damned.
Welcome back, Prince Dion.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able.
Nice.
You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance. And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Mm-hmm.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later. Indeed. You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander? Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
Which is
I
why.
owe her my life, and I always pay my debts.
No medicine girl.
You are to see that she is provided for.
Hmm.
Dion, I cannot leave. But you shall.
There's nowhere to
If
buy
I'm
love.
ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it.
Hmm.
And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone.
Good job, Dan.
That I do not ask this lightly. And know that I will do it.
Kiss him.
Farewell, Terence.
I don't know if I'll feel safe enough to do that in public.
Farewell. My prince.
This is it. Last time they see each other ever.
Well, this is damn depressing.
Yeah. He died 100 yards before he was able to give that gold to the little girl.
Oh, God.
Bandits took it from him. His last words were, "My prince." But Dion moved on, and he.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So awkward.
Weather got better outside.
Mm-hmm. I did it alone. You said I couldn't, but I did it.
You all right? I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua. And Barnabas.
Dead.
The king is dead.
Just curious, how far along are you?
Yeah. You can come to the keep, though. The hideaway. And, we're planting stuff.
We have a healer.
Yeah. Mid's fun.
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore.
Gav's single.
He's safe.
I think she's looking to date you.
Too soon?
A little bit. A little bit. Give it like 5, maybe 10 more minutes, she'll be fine. But, For right now, it's a little too soon.
Okay, all right. That's fair. That's fair.
Gav, we need to talk.
You need to stop hitting on pregnant, crying women.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Etta's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lord.
Does that look awkward to you?
So awkward.
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the Hideaway.
Yep, definitely.
For now, at least.
I mean, but are they going to walk there? Because, how far along is she? And I don't think she'll do well on horseback.
This land is overrun with
Chocolate
Akashic.
Hmm.
The king himself was long turned.
albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked
About that.
upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts.
It's a bit of a fucked
A
up
way
dude.
to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
Bears.
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it.
There you
Which
go.
is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
Well said, Joshua.
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the mother crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the mother crystals have been leading the land of ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the stronghold?
The truth.
Pretty tapestry.
About Ultima's prize.
Us.
For so long, I believed it to be you. And you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
To do
But
what
he
though?
cannot do it without us. Nor without the mother crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
We do it together.
We face him together.
well, it's a long walk to stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Brotherhood. Power of Darkness. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Odin's essence. Attuning with Odin not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Gungnir. A frenetic flurry of attacks, like flurry, that damage all enemies within range. Ability details are found in the abilities tab. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attacks slowly, charges the blade, readying it for Xantasuken, which is executed by holding square. Xantasuken potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution. Okay.
Do you want to do some fun stuff?
His magic died with him. The road to Stonehair is barred to us no longer.
Okay, so not gonna lie, like after so they kept like upping the game and the fights, the boss fights, right? And the icon, like to not be able to control Ifrit and go after Odin And I was just watching it. I wasn't even playing it. That felt like unsatisfying to me after like, you know, like we got like merged with the Phoenix and everything like that. And then the whole Bahamut fight and the Titan fight. Those all were like, I'm just like, man, they just keep upping it and upping it and upping it. And like, to me, like the coolest thing about Odin was when he like split the sea and we fought him in there. I'm like, maybe that should have been like the end of and we should have fought like big Odin in there. So yeah, I don't know. That was just like my first initial thought.
I agree. Don't get me wrong. It was crazy fun to play.
It's tough.
Still. And he was tough to defeat.
It's the most potions we've used in a battle.
Yeah. I think just like the epicness of it did not match Bahamut's or exceed Bahamut.
Yeah.
And like it felt like it should have, especially with the buildup.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, super fun. And he was tough to do, like man to man. Just the icon element of it was not as grand as I expected.
Yeah, and like also Odin, for as badass as he looked and like as powerful as he was, to make him such a I don't know, zealot and like sycophant, like just someone that just, I don't know, like he was kind of pathetic too. At the same time, and so like to have him, like I know he's not like the ultimate boss. Ultima is like the ultimate boss, but like, you know, he's like the end one there, and I really like Odin as like just how powerful he was, and the design of Odin I thought was really cool. So yeah, it was just like, you know, as far as everything like building up, like that was just like just a little bit of a letdown for me. I
mean, it was an interesting juxtaposition how mighty he was as Odin versus I think kind of what a little wiener he was as Barnabas.
Yeah.
But I did appreciate what Clive said in terms of like his story is sort of like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. He genuinely wanted to save the world in a sense, and like Ultima showed him a fantasy. He chose to buy into it, and like this is where it led him. I mean, when we meet him at the end, he's such an ass, and he's so weird.
Yeah.
That it's kind of hard to think that he may have at one point been a decent king, or at least a king with positive rather than malicious intent. So I liked that. I particularly liked the line of, you know, Ultima showed him a fantasy that he chose to believe.
Yeah. So it was cool, like, you know, the different bosses like leading up to Odin. But it's usually like the rule of three. So that, like, you know, I was talking about it, and we should have had it. And I felt like there's a missed opportunity with Sleipnir or whatever. The guy that
have him come back.
Yeah, because we killed him the one time. All right. And like, if that would have been it, that's fine. Like, you know, it was satisfying killing him. But then they're saying he's clones. And so he's able to make a bunch of them and they come back. But then they never bring it up again. Yeah. Like, so shouldn't there have been a bunch of clones there? So I felt like that was, again, something that was like, I feel like the Odin stuff.
Maybe rushed.
Was rushed a little bit, and there's like oh crap, like, you know, we gotta finish this up, and like, yeah, maybe there was a time crunch they came up against for the Odin stuff as far as like trying to like get this released, and it's like, man, we made all this made this game too big. Only saying that because like they are the ones that built the bar as high as they have, because we love this game and still love the game and having a ton of fun with it, and obviously. But it was just like, you know, like it kept building and building and building and building and building. And like, you know, it's like, okay, well, why did you even do the Sleipnir? I said at the time, like, I didn't really like that they did the Sleipnir thing, like bringing him back and like making it, because it kind of lessens killing him the first time.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do it, okay, then bring him back. And like,
then do it.
Yeah, then do it. And like have that be like the final battle before you get to Odin, being like killing a bunch of them and like making them harder. Like maybe like taking down 3 of them or something like that. Maybe not like a whole bunch, but like, you know, 2 or 3 or something. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what Odin's ability is able to do for us and how we're able to use it. And anything else?
I would be curious to see, like, I feel like Edda will come up again, and I'm curious what will come of her story. The whole idea that she was possibly immune to the Akashic turning because she carries a bearer as her child, like. That was something where I go like, whoa, now that's super fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like the academics at the Hideaway are gonna have a field day with studying her, and like why didn't she turn, and if her kid is special and how that, all came about. The Hideaway is a great place to make a fresh start.
Yeah.
It likes to take in strays and
refugees.
So hopefully, God, she's been through hell and back. It was so sad to see her just curled up in the corner like that. But I like the idea that Gav is taking her back to the Hideaway, making sure she gets there safe. And I'll be curious to see where the story goes for her.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Final Fantasy 16. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.